Namaste everyone, welcome back to Oorja Danceworks YouTube channel. My name is Devanshi and we're here for day 3 of our 21-day regrowth series following the 21-day lockdown due to coronavirus here in India. We are trying to make the most of this time. The series that we are doing, the 21-day series that we are doing, वो majority इसलिए है so that you and I can practice and spend these days of lockdown for a better purpose. But अगर आप ये videos थोड़ा late देख रहे हैं या आपको late suggestions में आ रहे हैं, आपको late discover हो रहा है, तो you can also practice these videos separately. We're putting this in a series, like I said, because we're all going through the same thing. So why not get through it as a community? So starting today's class, we are going to start with our breath work as usual, pranayam. लेकिन आज हम अनुलोम विलोम try करेंगे. So हमने इसका preparation already करा है. The right nostril breathing, the left nostril breathing. We're going to put both of those together. For this, you're going to start inhaling from your left nose, exhale through your right, inhale through your right, exhale through your left. So, using our right hand, folding the first two fingers into Vishnu Mudra, with your thumb blocking off your right nostril. Again, you can close your eyes for this exercise. We're going to do at least 10 rounds of breath. A single round, meaning one round is inhaling through the left, exhaling right, inhaling right, exhaling left. That is one round. So it is going to be a longer exercise. Please make sure that you focus and that you don't get confused. If you do mess up, you can go back, start again and do 10 breaths of this. So I'm going to be giving verbal cues for the first few times and then you can kind of like catch on with your own flow. So right hand folding the first two fingers, thumb to the right nostril, blocking off the right. So from here I'm going to inhale through my left, using my ring finger, blocking off the left nostril, exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right, blocking off the right, exhaling through the left. Inhaling left, blocking left, exhaling right, inhaling right, blocking right and exhaling left. Keep going, inhaling left, blocking off the left, exhaling right, inhaling right, blocking off the right, exhaling left. Keep going guys, very nice. Inhaling left, 3, 2, 1, blocking left, exhaling right, 2, 3, inhaling right, 2, 3, exhaling left, 2, 3. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Closing in on your 10 breaths. And then with the last exhale from the left side, you can come back to center. That was a little creepy, but there is also, it is drizzling and it's windy outside, so I don't blame the door. So starting with our practice, guys, going back to our neck warm-ups to get started. You know the routine. We inhale center and we exhale for movement. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale right to right. Inhale. Left to left. Inhale. Right to right. With the next exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Chin to ceiling with the exhale. Inhale. Chin to chest. Inhale. Chin to ceiling. Inhale. Dropping and rolling. Exhale when chin to chest. Inhaling when chin to the ceiling. Drawing a big circle from the tip of your nose. And then the opposite side. And then coming back to center. Today we're going to do a new stretch. Your nose is going to point in the direction of your armpit. You're going to use the same hand as the side you're looking at, opening up the fingers, placing it at the back of the head, and then with the exhale, you press with your hand and stretch the side muscle here going to your shoulder. Taking 3 deep breaths here, going into the stomach. And with the inhale, release, coming back, center. Doing the same thing to the other side. Placing the hand on the back of your head. Inhale here. Nose in the direction of the armpit. Pressing with the hand. There's a little stretch going to the shoulders, a little towards the back. 3 deep breaths here going into your belly. With the inhale, coming back, center. Perfect. From here, fingertips on our shoulders. We did this on day 1. Inhaling, elbows touching, coming to the front. And exhaling, pressing them back. Inhaling. And pressing them back with the exhale. 3 more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pulling them up. And exhale, going the opposite way. Inhale, pulling them from the back. Exhale, touching the elbows, coming down front. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and shake it up. So from here, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to straighten out our legs. place the palms right next to our hips. You can bend the elbows if you need to, making sure that हमारे shoulders हमारे ears के पास नहीं जाएंगे. They're going to be away from the ears. From here, we're going to use our feet and point both the toes front, making sure कि आप सिर्फ, let me try to do this, making sure कि आप सिर्फ अपने toes को bend नहीं कर रहे हो, that you're using your ankle to go forward. So one more time. Exhale and point toes. Inhale and pull them back. When you pull them back, you're engaging your full leg up to your thighs. So it is very important कि आप अपने knees नीचे की तरफ press करते रहे, knees को bend नहीं करेंगे. Again, stretching from the ankles. Exhale, point. Inhale, pull. Exhale, point. Inhale, pull. 3 more rounds. Exhale. Awesome. From here, we're going to do preparation for butterfly. Guys, so for our next asan, हम अपने right leg को लेंगे और उसको मोड़ के रखेंगे अपने left leg के across. You can also place the side of your foot on your leg, या आप उसको थोड़ा सा over लेके जा सकते हैं depending on your comfort. So my leg kind of looks like it's the number 4. That is why this is called the figure 4 stretch. इसकी काफी variations हैं. You might be seeing runners or footballers or athletes doing a figure 4 stretch in a different position. But we're going to start with this. So in this position, what we do is with the inhale, आप अपना right palm अपने right knee के नीचे रखोगे. With the inhale, we lift this up, keeping our spine straight. With the exhale, I press it down. जितनी मेरी रेंज है उतनी. जरूरी नहीं है कि आप बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर डालो, because this might lead to an injury. It is very important कि आप धीरे धीरे प्यार प्यार से मसल को खोलो instead of धक्का. So inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, pressing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. यहीं से हम क्या करेंगे, अपने फिंगर्स को इंटरलेस करेंगे behind our thigh with the same thing yesterday, pointing only toes to the ground, touching only toes to the ground. We inhale, stretch, exhale, release. जितना हो सके उतना ही stretch करेंगे, जरूरत से ज्यादा नहीं. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice, guys. Last one. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Folding the foot, keeping it across the left leg. Last 2. इसमें थोड़ा सा extra pressure डालने की कोशिश करेंगे. If not, then that is totally cool. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale, hold 3, 2, and 1. And then let your right leg go, shake it out, whatever you need to do. And then we switch legs. So taking my left across my right. Ready, set, here we go. Left palm say, left knee, lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Interlacing fingers. Thigh के पीछे में touching only toes. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Switching back. Placing the foot across the right leg. Back is straight, shoulders relaxed, neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. Find a position, stay there. 3, 2, 1. जरूरत से ज़्यादा pressure नहीं. Inhale. And exhale. Holding 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to center. Go ahead and shake it out. That was really good, you guys. From here, transitioning into sabka favorite pose. The butterfly. This is a very widely used pose, very common. So what we're going to do is, आप अपनी heels को अपने center of the body के पास में रखेंगे. We're not doing this right now. We're going close to the body. We're going very close to the body. So from here, जितना आपका नेचुरल ओपनिंग है आप उतने पे ही रखोगे, धक्का नहीं मारना है इसको. We're going to ease into it. So interlacing my fingers, putting it underneath my feet, keeping my spine straight, shoulders go relaxed, spine straight, chest open, and here we go. It's a baby butterfly, so we're going to go very small movements. And alternate breathing. If you want, you can close your eyes. And then coming to a stop. इस पोजीशन से हम क्या करेंगे? We're going to use our palms. So right palm on your right thigh, your left palm on your left thigh. Shoulders are open and very gentle pressing, guys. Please remember कि हम अपनी बॉडी को सुने, अपनी बॉडी को ध्यान दें. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि हमने बहुत सारा प्रेशर एक साथ डालना है बॉडी पे. इट हैज़ टू बी वेरी जेंटल सो दैट योर बॉडी इज एक्सेप्टिंग इट एंड नॉट फाइटिंग इट. ब्रीदिंग हियर. Last 2 breaths. And then bringing it to the center. So from here we're going to switch. We all know where we're going. Coming to our tabletop position. Knees underneath hips. Knees underneath your hips. Toes are untucked. Palms underneath shoulders. Keeping the spine in neutral position. हम यहाँ से arch नहीं कर रहे. We're going to engage our core. Engaging the core meaning your belly button and your spine, your belly button and your spine going towards each other. So today we're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow, very deep rounds. So make sure you breathe deeply. Inhaling, dropping the ribs, opening up the shoulders, looking towards the ceiling. This is your inhale. And then exhale, going the opposite. Chin to chest, ribs to ceiling. Breathing here, opening up the fingers. And then inhale, dropping the ribs. Looking at the ceiling, opening up the chest. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice, guys. This was just a preparation. So what we're going to do today is मैं अपनी right leg को lift करूँगी. This is my inhale. मेरा leg bend रहेगा. I'm not straightening out my leg. Leg is bent and my knee is facing towards the ground, making sure कि हमारा यहाँ पे whatever this position is, ये नहीं हो रहा है. we are keeping the knee towards the ground. So, यहाँ से from your starting position, we inhale, we lift up, and then exhale, we drive the nose towards the knee, coming into our this position. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, driving nose towards your knee, hunching your back, engaging the core. Inhale, and exhale. Thigh close to the chest, जब आप अंदर आ रहे हो, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale, holding this position, hug your chest closer, hug your inhale, exhale. Thigh as close to the chest as possible, knee towards the nose, breathing here, holding 3, 2, and 1. Drop, push back, arms relaxed into child's pose. Taking 3 deep breaths here. And then coming back to our tabletop position. From here we switch legs. Who knew that was coming? So, switching legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Nose to knee. Inhale. Exhale. In. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Last 3. In. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Last one, guys. In. And out. We hold this position. Hug the thigh close to your chest. Nose to knee. We breathe here. Hold 3, 2, 1. And drop. Push back. And relax. If you want, you can leave your arms to the front, or you can wrap them around the back. Feeling that heat building up. And then coming back to plank. So, we all have been doing planks through our sun salutations. लेकिन आज हम plank को थोड़ा सा और intense करेंगे. So, from this position, you're going to extend your legs and come into your plank. From here, we're going to turn our feet, shift onto our left, and place your right on your hips. Making sure कि हमारे hip drop नहीं कर रहे, hips are up. If this is challenging for you, you can drop your left knee. You can stay here, opening up the chest, making sure कि हमारा hip dip नहीं कर रहा है. Breathing here, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to plank position. Coming back to plank, engaging your core. Switching to the other side. सारा weight right palm पे लेके जाएंगे. Left hand on your hip. If you want a variation, you can bend your right leg. Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, coming back to plank. Hold here. From this position, we're going to go into our, you guessed it right, downward dog. So, अगर हम stretch करने के लिए ready नहीं है, हम अपनी knees bend करेंगे. The idea is to drive the center of my chest towards the thighs. Shoulders are relaxed, palms are open, and we breathe here. And then if you are ready, you can stretch your legs. And then you can walk the dog in place, reaching for the opposite, reaching with the opposite heel towards the floor, opening up those hamstrings, back of the thighs, your calf muscles, and then bending, walking forward towards the palms and staying in this position. Alright everyone, from here, we're going to hold on to our elbows, our knees are bent, and we're going to drop the top of our head into ragdoll position. Again, a very nice position to feel how deep your breath is right now. Letting gravity do its work, stretching the back of your thighs, your hips. Breathe in here. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly rolling up. Head last two, come up. So, from here, what we're going to do today is we're going to try a few new things, few new asanas to be precise. So we're going to start in mountain pose, which is feet together, standing straight, looking straight ahead, hands on the hips, lifting up the right foot and taking it back into this position. So, इधर हम क्या कर रहे हैं कि हमारा जो back foot है, that is at an angle. It is not straight out to the side. It is at an angle and my front foot is here. So this is basically what it looks like. My hips, however, are going to face where my front foot is facing. So हमारे को याद रखना पड़ेगा throughout this pose that हमारे hips side को turn ना हो. It is very easy to do this, but it hurts the knees. So making sure कि हमारे hips सामने की तरफ है. Back leg को हम straight रखेंगे. Hands हमारे waist पे हैं. We bend the front knee to 90 degrees. 90 degrees meaning knee over the heel, knee over the ankle. From here, we're going to join palms at the center. With the inhale, we lift the palms up, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, stretching out the elbows, back leg is active and straight. Back leg ka heel is reaching for the floor and we are in warrior one position. Virabhadrasana 1. Taking a few deep breaths. And then bring the palm center, placing the hands on the hips, आगे वाली leg को straight करेंगे and we turn towards the front. I guess. To do the other side, we're going to flip to the other. So, my back foot, which was my back foot, now my right leg is facing the front, my left leg is facing at an angle, my hips are facing towards my front leg. I'm going to bend my right, place my hands on my hips, knee over ankle, coming into Namaskar Mudra, Namaste Mudra, center of the heart, inhale, lift it up, Pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Elbows are stretched. Deep breathing into your stomach. Engage your core, guys. Back leg straight रहेगी. Back leg का heel reaching towards the floor. Veerbhadrasana, variation A. Last breath. And then release. Front leg को straight करेंगे. And then we turn towards the front. इस बार जो हमारा बैक लेग है वो साइड को फेस करेगा. It will not be at an angle. It will face, technically it will face this way, जिस पे आप अभी फेस कर रहे हो. The other leg is going to go towards the side. This is your front, this is your side. One leg facing to the front, one leg facing to the side. From here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms, exhale, reach with your right towards your right leg and coming down into this position, triangle pose. अगर आप फ्लोर तक नहीं पहुंच सकते हो, you can also hold on to your shin, जो काफ के आगे वाला पोर्शन, shin not on the knees ever, or on the thighs. You can go for the thighs, that is totally fine. लेकिन ये hand जो है वो आपका सीलिंग की तरफ ही stretch करेगा. So you can come down here. Guys, यहाँ it is very easy to collapse. We have to open our chest up and look, if possible, look at your thumb. If not, you can keep looking straight or you can look down, whatever works for you. We breathe here. Breathing 3, 2, and 1. Coming up out of the pose nice and easy, dropping the arms. Taking your right leg in, left leg out from this position. Inhale, exhale. Without bending knees, we come down. या तो हम shin पे पकड़ सकते हैं या हम thigh पे rest कर सकते हैं. Your free arm is reaching towards the ceiling and you can stay in this position. Again, shoulders are going to be as open as possible. We're not going to close them, we're not going to hunch. And your ऊपर का arm going into your नीचे का arm is in one straight line. Breathing here. 3, 2, 1. And then with the inhale, coming back. Awesome, guys. Taking both the feet center. If you want, आप इसको थोड़ा सा wide कर सकते हो. If you feel like you can stretch a little more. If not, then that is totally fine. From here, we go into a forward fold stretch. Your hands are going to be on your hips, on your waist. And then inhale. Exhale, knees go straight रखेंगे. We are not bending knees. And we come into a 90-degree angle with a flat back. Remembering not to hyperextend the back. अपने core को engage रखेंगे. अपने top of the head से we are reaching towards the front wall. So it is a lengthening stretch instead of just staying in one position. From here, with the exhale, धीरे धीरे we start going lower. If you want to stay in your 90 degrees, you can definitely do that. There is no obligation. If you want, you can stretch. And then if you want, you can place your palms on the floor. Guys, please make sure कि हम यहाँ पे राउंड नहीं कर रहे हैं. अभी भी my spine is straight and I'm pushing my chest out. Shoulders are down. Breathe in here. From here, we're going to make a transition. I'm going to walk over to my right side, bending my right knee and coming into the side stretch. So my knee is bent, my chest is over my right knee, and then stretch, come back center, go over to the left side, bend your left, open up your hips here, coming back center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then coming back center. Enough of those for today. I think we're stretched out nice and good. So, again, walking the hands over to my right side. I'm going to bend the knees and turn. Coming into a low lunge. So, low lunge हमने कल भी किया था. Knee directly over our heel. Hips. Hips pressing forward. Hands on your thighs. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping palms to the floor. From here, guys, we're going to lift the back knee into a straight leg and come up into a lunge. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping, coming back. Placing the hands to the front. Lifting the knee. Adjusting, coming back to your center. Turning, going over to the left side. Dropping the right knee and coming into your low lunge. Breathing here. Breathe in 3, 2, and 1. From here, placing the palms on the floor. Lifting the back leg into a high lunge, placing both the palms on your front thigh, breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, adjusting and coming back to your front stretch. Trying to see, guys, if there is any difference from before we started the exercise. You can stretch, you can move your hips right and left. Try to reach a little lower. And then go ahead and bend the knees. From here, we're going to do a move. You're going to shimmy your feet back into center. Mere knees abhi bhi bent hain, nice and cozy. So, from here, what we're going to try to do is, we're going to stretch the legs. अगर मेरे हाथ फ्लोर तक नहीं पहुंच रहे हैं, I'm going to keep them on my shins. Again, not on my thighs, on my shins, which is the front part of your calves. So, अगर आप फ्लोर तक पहुंच सकते हो, two fingers around the big toe, thumb to secure it, keeping the spine straight, bending the elbows out. We pull our nose towards the floor. We are not going to round our back. When you turn to the side so that you can see this. Elbows out की तरफ जा रहे हैं. I am not going to round. We are not there yet. Pulling my chest towards the thighs and pressing my nose towards the ground. If this is an intense stretch for you, you can let this go. Breathing here. If you are on your shins, you can grab around the calves and do the same thing here. Just a gentle pull, keeping the spine straight, and then bend your knees, coming down into a full squat. So from this squat position, what we're going to do is, I'm going to open up my toes so that I can balance. This is how we normally squat, right guys? So, इसमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are using the front of the toes and the ball of the foot. So, we're going to do a toe squat stretch. Placing the fingers in front of you, we're going to lift up the heels and stretch the base of the toes. You can feel it just feels different. Breathing here, if you want, you can close in your palms. Take your fingers closer to your body, and then release. And then lift, inhale. Stretch here. And then release. Last round, inhale. And then exhale. Oh, that was an extra. From here, I'm going to come back into my tabletop position. Lekin instead of going into child's pose, we're going to go into puppy pose today. Because who doesn't like puppies? I mean, there are some people, but. So, for puppy pose, we come into our tabletop position. Hamare knees yahi rahenge, but we extend the arms. Even distance, extending the arm, and then pressing your chest towards the floor. Resting your elbows on the ground. You can either press the forehead or you can press your chin on the ground. Usually forehead is much more comfortable. guys, अपनी चेस्ट को लिफ्ट करेंगे, अपने वेट को फॉरवर्ड प्रेस करेंगे एंड वी गो इनटू अ स्फिंक्स पोस्चर। स्फिंक्स के लिए आप अपना एल्बो अपने शोल्डर के नीचे रखेंगे, डायरेक्टली नीचे। Fingers are open, chest is open, and you're looking fronted. It looks like one of those things from the Sphinx from Egypt. I think that's how it sits. But anyhow, I've never been to Egypt though. I would really like to go one day. Breathing here. 5. Opening up the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. Placing your forehead on your left hand. Placing your forehead on your left. Placing your forehead on your left. Lifting up your right. Taking your right hand behind. And grabbing your foot. So it can be from the outside, you can grab your foot from the outside or from the top, whatever works for you. Usually the outside grip works best. We breathe here, pulling the heel towards the butt. Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Switching, taking the left into your left. Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. So, taking both the hands behind the body, pulling both heels in. Breathe here. Pushing the front, pressing the front of the hips towards the floor. Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Pushing up, tucking and going into our down dog position. We did the same yesterday with the inhale, lifting our heels up, right, and exhale, lift, and exhale, right, and exhale, left, and exhale, right, and lower, and left, and lower, right, lower, left, lower, right, last one, and left, and from here, we're going to walk, keeping the knees straight, walking the hands back into hand to toe position. From here, doing at least 5 reps. If you want, you can do more. Walking your hands out into plank, and then walking them back, and then walking front. Knees are straight, and then walking back. And number 3. And number 4. And last. And back. From here, we're going to bend our knees, come down into a sitting position. That was a really nice flow, you guys. Like I said, guys, we will be making these classes a little more intense. Like I said, guys, we will be making these classes a little more intense and introducing new material every single day. So we did Veerbhadrasana 1 today, and we also did triangle pose, and we did forward fold with open legs. We did a low lunge, we did a high lunge, we did Anulom Vilom for a pranayam. And so, moving into twists. Twists are very, very important for our spine to be healthy. Usually हम कई portions हमारे spine को stretch नहीं कर पाते हैं, even in our daily life, and even for the people who do stretch. So it is very important to get every part of your spine moving up to the neck and the base, your tailbone. So for this, what we're going to do is, I'm going to fold my right leg and then cross over my left at the top. So इसमें 2 चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है कि our hips are touching the floor. यहाँ से hip off floor नहीं है, hip is touching the floor. And जितना आपका leg का range है, please be cautious of that. Don't push yourself to get into a pose जो अभी आपके range में नहीं है. Yoga is all about increasing your abilities with practice, not just dhakka. So coming into this cross-legged position, I'm going to use the right arm, straight arm across the left leg, and मेरा जो free hand है वो मेरी body के पीछे रहेगा. With the inhale, I stretch my spine. With the exhale, I twist, looking back over my left shoulder, breathing here, opening up the hips. With each exhale, guys, I'm going to try to go a little more into my twist. लेकिन again, प्यार से, धक्के से नहीं, लड़ाई से नहीं. This is your own body, so give it love, and it shall respond. With the inhale, coming back center. Doing another little stretch. We did a twist, now a little stretch of the hips. Placing your arms open in an open position. We inhale here, chest comes. So doing our twist in this position, we're also going to do a little stretch for our hips, because after sitting all day and having a sedentary life, and especially because of the lockdown, we sit a lot, watching TV, being on our phones, or working from home. So it's very, it feels good to stretch out those hips once in a while. Placing our arms in an open position, we inhale here and we exhale, go forward. जितना आपका आज body is stretch को accept कर रहा है, that is good enough for today. Find a position, be comfortable. If you want to stay up here, that is totally fine as well. लेकिन हम spine को straight रखेंगे. We are not folding the spine yet. Breathing here. Into your stomach. And then coming up slowly, letting go of your left, then your right, shake it out, and then switching. So, your left at the bottom, your right at the top, hips on the floor. Okay. Hip on the floor, left arm straight across the leg. Right arm behind the body. Inhale, exhale, twist. Guys, you can use the opposition of your left arm pressing against your right leg to help you twist a little more. Har exhale ke saath we relax a little more. Relaxing meaning relaxing in the twist and not relaxing your spine, okay? Breathing here. And then coming back, center, going into a stretch, opening up the arms, placing them a little forward, and then breathing here. And then coming up slowly. Awesome. Coming into our easy sitting posture. Closing the eyes. Focusing right in the center of your eyebrows. The third eye. The eye of wisdom. The wisdom chakra resides in the center of your eyebrows. And the importance of wisdom chakra, importance of using our wisdom, our common sense, to save yourself and save others in these dire times. The sense of making the right decisions and the sense of learning from the not so right decisions. Joining palms at the center of the heart. I just want you all to know that these thoughts are mine alone. You might have different opinions, different perspectives, which is totally okay. Not everything works for everyone. Life experience differ. But times like today, times like these, reminds us that we are a community, even with all the differences. The humankind is one big community and we have to get through it together. Rubbing the palms, placing them on top of our eyes without pressing into them. Inhale and exhale. Release the arms. Thank you very much. Namaste. So guys, before we close this class for today, I just want to remind you that every evening at 5 o'clock for the next 18 days? I'm bad at math. For the remaining days of the lockdown, we will be releasing one video every evening at 5 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to our YouTube channel and practice and stay safe, stay healthy. Namaste, Jai Hind. See you all tomorrow.